Hey there, history buffs. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the most fascinating empires in human history, the Roman Empire. You may know a thing or two about it, but trust me, there's so much more to discover. Throughout this video, we'll be exploring the rise and fall of this incredible civilization, from its humble beginnings to its eventual collapse. But don't worry, we're not just going to throw a bunch of dates and names at you. No, we'll be delving into the juicy details and captivating stories that make the Roman Empire such a compelling subject. Now I know what you're thinking. Why should I care about something that happened so long ago? Well, my dear viewer, the impact of the Roman Empire can still be felt today in our modern society. From architecture to language, culture to politics, the Romans have left an indelible mark on the world. So buckle up and get ready to travel back in time. We'll be exploring everything from Julius Caesar's conquest to gladiatorial combat, from the reign of Augustus to the fall of Rome. And just to keep things light, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that ancient Romans used to brush their teeth with urine? Yeah, I know, gross, but hey, it's history. So sit back, relax, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with our historical journey. Let's get started. Picking up where we left off, let's dive into the rise of the Roman Empire. To understand how Rome became a dominant power in the Mediterranean world, we need to trace back to its founding and early history. Legend has it that Rome was founded by the twins Romulus and Remus, who were raised by a she-wolf. While the founding of Rome may be steeped in mythology, what we do know is that the city grew rapidly and became a hub for trade and commerce. As Rome's power grew, so did its territorial expansion. Through a series of wars and conquests, Rome conquered neighboring lands and established itself as a formidable force in the region. But Rome's success was not just due to its military might. The political and social structure of the early Roman Republic played a crucial role in its rise to power. The Roman Republic was a complex system of government that featured a balance of power between various classes and factions. At the top were the patricians, or wealthy landowners, while the plebeians, or common people, had less power and influence. Despite these divisions, the Roman Republic was remarkably stable and provided a framework for Rome's continued growth and success. Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing for Rome. There were periods of political upheaval, such as the civil wars that followed the death of Julius Caesar. But through it all, Rome persevered and continued to grow in power and influence. One of the key figures in this period was Julius Caesar, whose military conquests and political maneuvering helped solidify Rome's dominance in the Mediterranean world. Following Caesar's assassination, his adopted son Octavian emerged as the leader of Rome and went on to become the first emperor, taking the name Augustus. So there you have it, the rise of the Roman Empire in a nutshell. From its humble beginnings as a small city-state to its position as the dominant power in the Mediterranean world, Rome's journey was a long and fascinating one. And we've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore in the history of this incredible civilization. As we enter the golden age of the Roman Empire, we see a period of peace and prosperity that was brought about by Augustus and his successors. This time saw a flourishing of cultural and artistic achievements, with stunning feats of architecture and engineering, and an explosion in literature. But don't think that the Romans were all talk and no action. They maintained their power through a combination of military might and diplomacy. One of the key figures of this period was Trajan, who is known for his impressive military campaigns and expansion of the empire. And let's not forget Hadrian, who not only built the famous wall in Britain, but also left his mark on Rome with stunning architectural projects like the Pantheon. But enough of the serious stuff. Let me share a joke with you. Did you hear about the Roman politician who fell asleep during a Senate meeting? It was a real Roman holiday. Okay, maybe that was a bit cheesy, but I promise the rest of this video will be a lot more entertaining. Now let's dive into the decline and fall of the mighty Roman Empire. There were a multitude of factors that contributed to its ultimate downfall. Economic instability was one of the major issues that plagued the empire. Corruption within the political system was also rampant, with leaders more concerned with their own interests than the well-being of the empire. But it wasn't just internal issues that caused the decline. Barbarian invasions and military failures weakened the empire's power and resources. The Roman army, once considered unbeatable, was no match for the fierce attacks of foreign invaders. Now, here's an interesting twist. Christianity played a role in the decline of the Roman Empire. As Christianity grew in popularity, it became a divisive issue within the empire. This led to religious conflicts and political turmoil, further weakening the empire's stability. But what were the final events that led to the collapse of such a powerful empire? It's a complex story, but one of the biggest factors was the invasion and sacking of Rome by Visigoth king Alaric. This event is widely regarded as the symbolic end of the Roman Empire. Throughout this period, there were some notable figures who played a role in shaping the empire's fate. Constantine, for example, was the first Christian emperor, and made some significant changes to the empire's religious policies. Theodosius, on the other hand, was the last emperor to rule over the entire Roman Empire before it split into two halves. It's a fascinating and complex story, and one that had a profound impact on world history. So what do you think? Are you ready to learn more about the fall of the Roman Empire? Let's keep exploring together. Wow, what an incredible journey we just went on together. From the rise of the Roman Empire to its golden age, and ultimately its fall, we've explored the incredible history of one of the most powerful empires the world has ever seen. But why is the Roman Empire so significant? Well, it's had a profound impact on world history, from the language we speak, to the architecture we see, and even the laws we follow today. It's no wonder that the Roman Empire has captivated historians and enthusiasts for centuries. If you're anything like me, you're probably hungry for more knowledge about ancient civilizations. Luckily, there's no shortage of fascinating stories and lessons to be learned. So go out there and continue your journey of discovery. Now let's end this on a high note with a funny blooper or outtake. Asterisk shows a clip of the host stumbling over their words. Asterisk. Insert humorous observation about the blooper here. And with that, I want to thank you for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative and engaging content. Until next time.